Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Weekly Flags Recap. Okay, here we go.
Is that a taco?
Hello everyone, welcome once again to the Weekly Flags Recap. I'm AgentOfDoubt, and please stop flagging each other. That's the reason why I do this series. And I don't endorse anybody that I talk about in this video unless I explicitly say so. Let's get to it. Alright. So, updates. We can still take your money if you want to join us for sending flowers to InventorGorilla's memorial service. I'd say you got about 5 days on that before we have to shut it off and then act, because his service is on the 8th. And there's already plenty of money to send a respectable bouquet, but if you want to join us, link in the description box. BackToConstitution got his channel rights back after 6 months of being in YouTube prison. TGS Anime sorted out some copyright issues, and Bino Fett beat a copyright strike. And I'm going to start out this video with a special story. This is about a YouTuber that was very active years ago on the channel ReallyGraceful. And Grace made a video every week. It was a series called Troll Tuesday. And I very much enjoyed this series. I like watching YouTubers that put out regular content, and that was part of my lineup for Tuesday. And it abruptly stopped, and I was wondering why. Why she just kind of left YouTube altogether. And 3 years later, she's just made an update video, and she says in the title, "My stalker sent me a used condom. Why I abruptly quit my channel." And it's a very poignant story about what happens when people don't protect their docs, and docs get out, and what can happen to women on YouTube. And I think everyone should check it out. Link in the description box. As a longtime fan of ReallyGraceful, I have one of the ReallyGraceful bracelets here that I got for participating in one of her challenges, and on the back it says grammar troll. This is for those of us who like to correct the grammar of people who leave us nasty comments. Check her out, give her some love, and to the guy that did that, if we ever find out who you are by DNA comparison from your bodily fluids or from you bragging about it, we're going to get our friends together and we're going to vote you off my planet. For real. So in the news this week, a lot of people had to talk out about the YouTube Heroes program. They just had all sorts of things to say about it. But I think the story that was it was biggest to me was the conjecture that Liz Reptile has about how 2 of the 3 ways that they've incentivized the YouTube Heroes program for people to flag inappropriate videos can be used in order to demonetize YouTubers. And the first way is flagging, right? And that's obvious to everyone. But the second way would be by captioning videos, you're then making a transcription that YouTube can easily use to figure out what a video is talking about and then demonetize it. And Liz Reptile was the first person to talk about this. A few others took her idea and ran with it and didn't give her credit, but I think that she's onto something there, because, you know, YouTube could just use Google's voice technology that is on every Android phone and just, you know, transcribe things that way. But they'd have a lot of bad hits. You know, those programs don't work perfectly. And if they can get people to just donate their time to transcribe videos, then they'll have, you know, the real set of words that are in a video, and they can use that to decide whether or not monetization needs to be on that video. I'll leave you links to a couple other YouTube Heroes Program commentaries. It had the worst down thumb ratio of most any video, like 98% down thumbs last I checked. It was horrible. So, let's get to the flags. In the gaming community, Burn Legendz, Strihve, Resurrection 4345, Mellisa, MCLFMaster, Zagamer7161, Gunschilli, Detonator, and Optic Pamaj all got flags this week. In the Great Debate community, we had a channel calling itself Joseph I Deserve Hell for My Sin, Martelli 7777 was talking about flags, but it's really hard to tell if that's actually Joseph Martelli because there are so many troll channels popping up saying that they are him. It could actually be someone, again, spoofing him, talking about being spoofed. So, link to that. And Bob Buckleberry also got flagged. RadFeMRA Community was largely silent this week. But in the racial commentary community, we had Black Biggot got flagged, and also MrsSixthBBW. YouTube wrestling community was largely silent this week, and in the unaffiliated section, we had AngryJoeShow. That was flag of the week. He was content claimed for doing commentary on the YouTube Heroes program. So the band that did the music for the video has now turned to claiming everybody who's using their content in a fair use manner. So Angry Joe had the most tweets about his video, so he gets flag of the week for all of the support that he got. Also, Marcos Veiga, Teen Ricer, Knowledge is Contagious, Pass It Around, Elmo B, Scawt, Gotti, DekederWahre, Naoya Tiffan, Spooky MNG, RaisorBlade, Pyro Geek, James Weierman, Tyler Mitchell, Chase Wonderland, Jill Sandwich 988, The First Take, Dropship Junkie, and Bree at the Disco, who was flagged for videos about The Walking Dead, and she talks about the whole ordeal. A lot of people have been getting flagged by AMC for talking about The Walking Dead this past week. Watch Us Live and Stuff got flagged because an ex-boyfriend who was prominent in some of her previous videos doesn't like his likeness in her videos anymore because he's trying to get on with his life. So she's re-uploading a lot of those videos to a separate channel because they're arguing about whether or not she can have those videos up anymore. And for the wrong side of YouTube section this week, I'm just going to send you to ReallyGraceful, aka Francine's video about how her stalker sent her a condom. Because that's wrong enough. Flag watch this week. White people are Edomites. That channel is full of juicy tidbits about how white people are the devil, and he thinks that he's going to get flagged. And one of the things that I use to say what belongs in flag watch, it's a simple metric. It's if you think you're going to get flagged, you probably are going to get flagged. You know, people have a sense about these things, and I tend to agree with them. And he believes that he's going to be flagged and that the YouTube Heroes program is going to enable mass flaggings of his videos. But, you know, if you're going to make videos about how white people are devils, you were at risk anyway. Anything on YouTube that has in the title YouTube poop is also on Flagwatch this week. It's a trend where people have been taking all sorts of cartoons and chopping them up and making YouTube poop. And especially, they try to make the cartoons say naughty words and, I guess, score points with their friends on that. And it's fair use as parody. I'll give it that, but it is going to get caught in automatic filters for content, and so flag watch on that. Also, don't go around talking about Pokemon Go adding a trading system, because speculation on that has been taken down in certain forums. Give you a couple random shout-outs. Thank you for watching once again. I'll be back next week, and please stop flagging each other, and maybe learn some boundaries, because seriously, nobody wants your used condom. You know, if you can't get your stuff to them the natural way, nobody wants a condom sent through the mail. That nobody ever wanted that. It never happened. Never.
Do you have a flag?
I have a dream.